Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers. So Team Ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Count it. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Here's more. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neill. And here's MP on the outside. Rodriguez grabs the board. Here's Etherington. Here's Bertie, and that one's good with the extra effort on the glass. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket. And it's Team Ballers to start out.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now here's Moore.
Put it back.
And it's rebounded by O'Neill. Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Moore with it. Callahan picks him up. Moore shot falls. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
O'Neill comes with the double. Etherington outside. Pasco. Outside, Moore. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
There's the three. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. MP with the look. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Etherington with it. Free throw line jumper. The High Flyers grab the miss. Here's MP. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gov.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
And it's Team Ballers. It's a 5-point game. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K YouTube 50 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. From deep. And Callahan pulls it down. And here's MP on the outside. Again, MP missing.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look. Tough call there and a tough break for the D.
But I don't have a problem with the call. He was still sliding in there.
Here's Team Ballers now. Trailing by 5. And down it goes for 2. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
So it's Team Ballers now. Pass to Bertie. And here's more from outside the arc. Pulled in by Casey. From deep, it's MP. They get it again. Here's Dunn. MP. Moore covering. From deep, it's MP. Rodriguez grabs the board. Outside Bertie. Pass to Etherington. Outside Moore. Clock at 6. Now Rodriguez. And the layup. Good off the glass. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Pass to Etherington. Now here's Moore. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces. And the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
That one's also good. So he hits both free throws. From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Team Ballers trailing. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
That one falls.
Not the ideal shot at all, but somehow still gets to go in.
So it's Team Ballers now. Moore goes in, and he lays it straight in.
If there's a lane to the bucket, Moore's going to make his move. He's explosive and aggressive.
From deep, it's MP, and another 3 for the Flyers.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. From deep, it's MP. Yes, it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
That's just more reading the defense and making the right play.
The shot, MP again.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
Mahil. Back to Moore. Pass to Mahil. Off on the layup.
Come around.
Here's MP. Again, the high flyers.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Here's Team Ballers now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Westerhoff. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and the nasty jam.
And a huge effort like that is exactly what this team needs.
Getting everyone fired up with an aerial display.
A big-time momentum builder.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And the shot goes in.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Here's Westerhoff. Long. Returns it to Moore. Tries again. MP with the block. And here's the fast break. He's money on the shot.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive. And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Here's MP. Again, the high flyers. Outside, Moore. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
We know Jaden Moore is a fighter. He's never been one to back off some close defense.
So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits them both. The high flyers dictating the flow. MP with the look. Good work there as it goes.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
O'Neal comes with the double. Left side, Berti. Fires from the wing. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 so far. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2.
So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
Gov brings the double. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Moore left side. Good D that time from MP. Again, the high flyers.
All day, MP.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. High Flyers leading this one, opening a huge gap. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Mills with it, now guarded by Etherington. And that one's good. It's Mills.
Devontae Mills, typically, he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's Pasco. And Callahan pulls it down. MP with the look. That shot's good.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Here's Team Ballers now. From the high post. Not gonna go that time. And they're on the break. Here's MP. And it's good off the back of the rim. And
it's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front. All of that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they certainly have pushed it.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
more. And it's in there.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. It's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
O'Neal comes with the double. Here's Moore. The high flyers grab the miss. A one-on-one situation. And that one drops.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now Etherington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Moore now covered by MP. And it's blocked by Gove. To the paint. And that one's good. It's Mills. And as big as Devontae Mills' game is on the court, he is an absolute character off of it. This kid just oozes personality.
Yeah, and that can be a concern sometimes for these players, but Mills is naturally that magnetic. He's very much okay with being the center of attention, and you could even say he has a free spirit vibe about him.
And that call will be against Rodriguez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams will make a substitution. And another miss by the High Flyers. Etherington for three. Offensive board.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Here's the break. Here's Summers. No good. Unable to end this run. And MP gets it to go. And it's Team Ballers. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Up top, Etherington. Guarded by MP. Back to Etherington. The High Flyers grab the miss.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Now Etherington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Bertie from long range. And again, no good by Team Ballers. From deep, it's MP. Drains the triple.
That is his shot, guys. You can't give it to him. You've got to get up on it.
Here's Pasco. And then dunked by Pasco.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Bertie.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
Right side, O'Neal. Brock.
Hey, yo, right here.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And here's Etherington.
Get open, get open.
To the inside. Now Rodriguez. Ben Gov with some nice D.
Come around.
MP inside. Guarded by Etherington. And MP gets it to go. Here's Summers. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
You know you can call on Etherington when you need a utility play. He drives in, maybe takes a few scratches and gets the team what they need here.
Good!
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Rodriguez! It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
Inside. And again, it's MP.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Now Etherington. Pass to Pasco. And a miss there on the triple.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Now here's Berti. Now Rodriguez. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
MP. Guarded by Etherington. It's MP missing. Here's Team Ballers now. Launches it. Etherington, no good. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Rodriguez with it. Outside Berti. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal.
No one to blame but himself. He should definitely have finished that one off.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His game is all about speed. You saw there how fast he can shake loose for an easy two.
Etherington with it. And he's picked up by O'Neal. Berti gets the bucket to fall.
Oh, look at Berti sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
Callahan shot off the mark. And here Team Ballers have it. Pass to Berti. Another three for Team Ballers.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
MP with the look. And the high fly is tack on two more.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Now Etherington. And it's slammed home from Etherington.
No way. Etherington, he's walking on the air.
On the wing, O'Neal. MP from the stripe. And the high fly is tack on two more.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Here's Summers. Etherington attacks. That one goes. Count it.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Yo, match up on
Past MP. Shoots. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Here's Pasco. Misses from close range. And here are the high flyers now. And it's MP missing. Etherington, left side. Pass to Pasco. Nice D from Leon Callahan.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Here's Rodriguez. Berti with room to shoot. Buries the 20-footer.
Good vision by Rodriguez. For a big man, strong passing can set you apart at this level.
MP, guarded by Etherington. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Yo, you going out tonight, Burlington?
Oh,
we gotta
man.
celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago.
Oh,
And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
Aight, then I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Tear the roof off.
Is it okay for us to ask them if they don't see one? Aliens?
Absolutely.
So biohack
Also,
weapons?
just be sure that no
Was
one
the time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sisters, like 25 years younger. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
I take pride in helping people.
Yeah, it's safe. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah, the rest of the stuff.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I left them yesterday, I think.
Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Utah Jazz, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Rockets.
It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Fame. Here we go. So the Rockets win the tip. Here are the starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the point.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Count it.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And the Rockets with possession. Puts the move on. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Houston. It's Durant with a drive. And stolen by Markkanen. Into the lane. A nice shot by MP.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
MP's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Van Vliet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Here's MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 6. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Durant, pass to Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
Here's MP. Again, Utah good for 2.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Knocks down the triple. He's got 11.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Durant draws the double. MP's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Smith passes to Durant. And here's Şengün. He's covered by Kessler. Houston working the ball around. Durant has the open look. And another basket for Houston.
Now, KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Pass to MP. Lets it fly. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Rockets trail by 7. Now Durant. There's the triple. Sends it home from 3-point land. Durant's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's MP. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP is 2nd.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shoots, and again, it's Houston.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
MP shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Launches the 3, and there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 10.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
MP shot is good.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Rockets trail by 3. Durant for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Jazz have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And the basket by MP.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
And it's Utah with the ball. Here's MP. Here's Kessler. Soft touch off the glass.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Thompson passes to Holiday. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. Another three from Houston.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
For three, Durant. He can't hit that time. And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back. Continuing our coverage of the West. He's checked in for Shepard. Then for Utah, Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Lowry Marketing comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for George. Here's Eason. No good on the quick three. Utah trailing here. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Lowry Marketing, Filipowski out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier, and it's MP in at the one.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
Eason finds Durant. Now here's Finney-Smith. Outside Eason. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Houston with another miss. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Here's Okogie. No points yet. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He contributed 62 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Durant, no good. Utah leading by 5. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Durant. Over MP. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 18.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Okogie shot is off.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
MP. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 7. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yet another monster night from Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Eason. Then for Utah, Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Daly subbed in for Collier. A nice shot by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
VanVleet against MP, and the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his second bucket on the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Count it. Good. And now just a three-point Utah lead.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Here's Durant. Again, Houston.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Work in the interior, MP.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, MP with a block. What if it goes? That shot off the mark. MP getting it done for Utah. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back to the game after this break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Utah Jazz.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the... Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Thanks for tuning in.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
A little mid-range shot is up, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Kessler. Kessler's got 5 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 7. Right side Durant. Three-pointer Van Vliet, and Houston another 3.
Rising fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Here's MP. Utah, the rebound. Kessler passes to MP. Count it. MP's got 46.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Good work there as it goes. MP's got 48.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. That shot missing.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
MP shot is good.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take
wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Şengün. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
MP shot is good.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
Here's Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. The fourth spot held by Lauri Markkanen.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Houston making some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Utah with a change here too. Collier's checked in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. Pass to Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
MP shot is good.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
And here's Eason. Back to Durant. This one for 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz leading by 9. Here's MP. Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 58.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Finney Smith passes to Durant. Thompson gets a good look. And again, it's Houston.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
MP makes his move. Again! What an avalanche! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Finney Smith. Buries it from 3. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Eason, pass to Durant. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz, ending the quarter up 10. What has them... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
This is the definition.
Rockets will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Durant comes in for Eason, and then Thompson's checked in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for Niang. Haley's checked in for George. And MP subbed in for Collier. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Walker Kessler, Bailey out there with MP. Then it's Kyle Filipowski, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. MP, no stopping him from 16 feet out.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
MP against VanVleet. Durant fires! Can't get the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And good! There's another!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And an historic night, closing in on top rankings all time in single-game playoff scoring. And count it!
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
The shot is money!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Kessler with a rebound. Jazz leading by 16. MP! Good! That's another bucket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Durant draws the double. VanVleet, the triple drop.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
MP fires. Rebounded by Smith.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Cash from downtown.
Now, this is Fred VanVleet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
MP, another one falls. Amazing.
And he's tied second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats. It's VanVleet with a drive. Rebounded by Markkanen.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter.
Good. He hits again.
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the second highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing two other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games on the biggest stage in the NBA playoffs. Hats off to another absolutely incredible performance, one that easily goes down as the best ever in NBA playoff history.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
He got it again! Sensational!
And he's now approaching first all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
Well, for those watching, you picked the right night to tune in. You are witnessing history tonight. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. VanVleet, yes, sir! It's the jumper. MP against VanVleet.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Free throw good, MP. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Big win for you guys, MP. We know when your team turns up the defensive intensity, you hit another level. You had a few steals tonight that seemed to ignite your side. Talk about that.
Could have had more, you know. I'm trying to be a legendary pest out there. That's what this team deserves, and it's what they're going to get from me going forward.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long.
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours. Tough timing, but this is a resilient bunch. We'll see just exactly how they respond and what kind of energy level they bring to a very critical second round contest.
All right, we're here with MP in the locker room, moments before the tip-off of Game 3. MP, there's been some chat on social media about a bug that's going around.
Yeah, I seen that.
So why don't you tell them how you feeling?
Okay, I mean, listen, it's simple. Y'all don't got to worry about your boy MP. I'm 100% locked in and ready to go.
See that, folks? He's doing just fine.
Yeah, better than fine, actually, Xander. I'm about to put on a show for all y'all tonight, so just keep watching. MP, out. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. I've been throwing up all day, bro.
Yeah, you might want to sit down.
You ain't never lied.
You been able to keep fluids down?
Not really. I've been working with the trainer, so I think I'm as good as I'm gonna get right now.
You ever played a game this sick before?
One time in high school, I had strep throat. 103-degree fever. Yeah, fatigue, all of it. My mom was furious that I played.
That's very serious, your mom. How'd you do?
Like what? Like in the game in high school?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Triple-double, bro.
Good. You serious?
You're dead serious, bro. I'm gonna try to see if I can tap into some of that magic tonight. Right after I go through it.
I'm being told.
Let's go.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Utah.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Western Conference. So the Rockets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Shengu make up the 4 in the front. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward position. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jazz leading by 14. And for the Jazz, Nurkic is out there with George Niang. Then it's MP. Then it's Collier. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that has spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far. And when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Shot from 12. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Shepard. Nurkic finds George. Back to MP. It's George on the wing. Jazz passing it around. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 7 now in this quarter. Jazz leading by 11. George passes to Nurkic. A shot's good on the assist by George.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Shepard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Okogie is such a tough matchup inside, in part because he's got long arms to go with tremendous athleticism.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for George Niang. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for George. And Bailey snubbed in for Collier. The Rockets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Here's MP. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Markkanen finds MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. VanVleet wide open. No good with the triple. Utah leading by 13. MP, that's for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. MP's got 12.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Josh Okogie. MP, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Jazz?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for them.
55 seconds left in the first half. Thompson finds Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Outside Durant. Second shot opportunity. Good. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They trail by 18. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
MP again. MP's got 24.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Another miss by Houston. Stolen by Van Vliet. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Jazz out in front, up 19. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the Houston Rockets.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And taking a look at the Jazz in this series. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
So on the floor for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thompson outside. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound, Utah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Filipowski. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 20.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. And some nice passing there by Houston. Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MB is number 1. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's the break. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Van Vliet. Thompson's got 9.
Van Vliet controls the pace for you and delivers the right pass at the right time with the right speed.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's KD. Nails the baby hook. KD's got his third basket of the night right there.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And a deep three from MP. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Durant. That one goes. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Thompson with it. Bailey picks him up. And Thompson kicks to Durant. For 3, Van Vliet. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the basket by MP.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
It's trailed by 18. Here's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
Love how Van Vliet kind of sneaks in there. And, oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Walker Kessler. Niang comes in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for Lauri Markkanen. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And yes, it's good.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Rockets trail by 18. Holiday with it. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP from deep 3-point land. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Eason gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz leading by 15. The drive by Nurkic. And he gets it to go.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Tate. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Holiday, no one around him. And so it's Utah holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Rockets trail by 18. Collier out there with MP. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Shot by Eason, no good. Jazz leading by 18. Here's MP. Nails it from the high post. MP's got 43 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
To the right side. Şengün passes to Holiday. After Şengün. Pass to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP outside. Fires for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Holiday, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Holiday. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack the confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Here's MP driving inside. And the layup is good. MP's got 45 points.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Pass to Eason. Outside Holiday. Another miss by Holiday.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here's MP for 3. Now Eason lets the 3 fly. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Jazz.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Lepowski, he's checked in for Utah. Bailey comes in for George. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Jari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. They double-team KD. Smith kicks to VanVleet. Lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him. VanVleet's got 11 points here in just the second half. Stolen by VanVleet. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And then Smith with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's good.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. They double-team KD. Kessler against Şengün. VanVleet can't get it to go. And so, MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And Game 3 will go into record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, game threes are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. He gets that one.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
MP, no good. Durant against Markkanen. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't make excuses. If I can stand, I can play.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
Whoa. I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael just yet. I got to win a chip first, but I'll take the compliment, Dom. I'm flattered.
We hope you feel better, MP.
Appreciate you.
Kevin, over to you.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So, for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And so long, everyone.
being told that MP and at least two of his
game.
We have a... It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Rockets opening lineup. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
MP